best ass kisser ever!
Welcome back to I Played a Thing, Devil Summoner 2. Last time, we encountered Don, who is planning to save his sister by becoming something called King Abaddon. Nobody is quite sure who that is yet, except that it's the Locust King, who probably granted the Locusts to the Fukoshi clan. We managed to beat him back, but he's probably going to be coming for Akane again. So we've become her unofficial bodyguards, and are escorting her back to her home village. Narumi is going to explain the details. So now we've returned to Tsukigata Village, and back to the mansion in the Great Crater, in the center of the town. Oh, who is him in this case? Well, you know, I can't imagine the skills for being a councilman to be that different than being an assassin, just with less blood to mop up. Some King Abaddon. And Akijiro doesn't even know who King Abaddon is. Very mysterious. Yes, Lord Tento, the groom. The god to whom Akane will be wed. Ah, we are stepping on some sacred ground here. It's not quite a vacation, we're still on guard duty. 3 days to the marriage ritual, huh? He's so serious about this. Centipede Road. We actually walked by that when we were going through Tento Woods. We couldn't go on it, though. Don't go near Centipede Road, huh? Chapter 3, Defiled Gods. Well, seems like we know what to do. There's Centipede Road. Let's go find out what's happening on it. What were you thinking, Narumi? That does make a lot of sense, Narumi. I'd say it would. So why can't he knock off Lord Tento? Why does he have to become King Abaddon? You have a point, Narumi. Indeed, learning about Lord Tento would be an excellent idea. Nothing could possibly go wrong trying to figure that one out. I think that's something we can do. Indeed. Who is King Abaddon and who is Lord Tento? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something big at the end of that road. Probably a centipede. Or at least a locust. Big-ass locust. Alright, now that we're back in the hotel room, we have a new headquarters. It's our job. We can hit up Narumi for more information. It most certainly is not your normal type of wedding ceremony. It most certainly is not. In any case, if we leave the hotel, we can talk with the hostess one more time. Aw, that's sweet. We really appreciate not having you poison in our food anymore. Hey, tell me about Lord Tento. Oh, come on, guys. You don't believe that, do you? Oh, it's so much worse than that. Oh, let's not get into it. Anyhow, down here, there's somebody who we can mind read. Just pick up a pagan demon. And let's mind read this chicken. As soon as I can get it, there we go. A fertile chicken. Huh. Nobody said anything about Oni being in Tento Woods. Well, let's talk to this little girl. Yeah, we know about that road. Oh. No, the chicken knows perfectly well there's no Oni. What's really on Centipede Road? In any case, we're gonna do a little side quest right now. I know what I said, but this one's plot mandatory. In any case, this is a case file we picked up back at the Nameless Shrine. If we go here to the detective agency under case files, we'll be able to pick it up from case files number 2. It came from the sewer! There's a rumor going around that a strange creature's in the drains of Kanda. They think it's an albino alligator or a huge rat, but not me. Help me find the large the strange creature. Well, we get a beat of life for this particular case. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't do it. Let's go meet the case submitter at the manhole in front of the bridge. Yeah, we came about the sewer case. We know it's a large terrorist. Yep, Turtle Demon. Hello, Mr. Demon. I knew that. Hey, we got a Mokoi too. Oh, there always are problems with the demons. Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe we can do something about that. Yeah, he's not a spider. I have met plenty of spiders. I think we can find that large Tarrasque. We can ride on him to travel freely over rivers and oceans? Really? Eh, poor guy, let's help him out. Oh, but he's not here in the capital anymore. He's not in the sewers. He's miles away. Huh, do we know a place that's miles away from here? I do believe we do. Well, here we are, back in the village, miles away. Oh, and there's 3 kids. They're tormenting a turtle. Perhaps we can help. No, don't be mean to that turtle. Oh, we should help it. We most certainly do want this turtle. Let's give him a bribe. Something sweet, eh? We've got a bunch of dainty snacks. But Jindans? They want Jindans? Oh, good lord, kids. You are not... Oh, okay. If you knew what those were, you wouldn't be eating them like you are. But sure. So we just lost 3 Jindans in the process of this case file. Hang on, we had a Soma? Guto, you've been holding out on us. Yay, turtle's back. No problem. Yeah, can we ride on you? Huzzah! The Flute of Roan will allow us to summon the turtle whenever we need a ride, at specific places on the world map from which we can take the turtle. Okay, this box is a reference to the legend of Arashima Taro. The story is about a fisherman who rescues a turtle who happens to be the daughter of the dragon god, who brings him under the sea to the palace. He stays there for 3 days, but when he returns, it ends up being 300 years. The daughter gives him a box called the Tama Tebeko, which she tells him will allow him to be young forever. Unfortunately, he opens the box and discovers that the box contained his old age. This case file is just a big recreation of that particular story. Anybody who's played the Yakuza games will know that Ryogujo is the name of the gambling house that the homeless people run, where Kazuma can make a fortune if he wants to save scum. In any case, it means that this large Terra-esque is actually the daughter of the dragon god, so I should be calling her she. Oh, of course she dropped it. Well, fortunately we didn't put our old age in the box, but getting exposed to the box is not a good idea. Yep. We lost all our hit points and all our magic except one. Well, no hard feelings? Nah, we're chaos. Heal me! Well, it is your responsibility, but yeah, I feel bad for it. That's good. Indeed, the Flute of Rhone will be getting a lot of use out of us. She's safe now, Gudo. Indeed, I'll show you that in a second. But for now, the case is closed and we got our beat of life. And now, every time we go to one of these blue spots on the map, we can play the Flute of Rhone and the turtle will come to help transport us. There's the turtle! Whee! The turtle can't take us underwater, so we can only ride around on the surface. But it can bring us to a lot of useful items. Like this wind silver. Anyhow, back in Tento Woods, if we enter Centipede Road, we'll meet up with Nagi. Indeed we were. Well, that would be where Lord Tento is enshrined. Traps, you say? Well, we sure could use one of those talismans, Nagi. A spare, do you? Sure, what can we help you out with? All right. So Nagi has her own nameless shrine in the Tento forest. Well, what is it? Nagi's supposed to be of Japanese and Russian ancestry, by the way. The Great Summoner's Hall. We've been in one of those before, when we started the game. You mean you don't train there regularly? Oh, you've never been inside. Oh, you must be young. Are you going to put it back after you're done with it? Ah, so it's one of these situations. You want to prove yourself to your master who will not let you. Well, it depends whether or not my master had a history of making bad decisions. I'd say it's wrong, in this particular case. I think he already recognizes strength in you, or you wouldn't be a pupil in the first place. Alright, right in front of the pattern, just like that. With her sword? Okay, kind of overkill there. And the seal is broken. We may now go inside the Great Summoner's Hall. Ah, it's a high pixie who was playing around with us last time we were in Tento Woods. Hey! What's wrong with that, Pixie? Still not the best odds, Nagi. In theory. We are most definitely being used here. But let's help her out. Now, there's quite a few of these Great Summoners Halls scattered around the capital. We'll be able to go inside a lot of them eventually. This may look like a pretty fearsome spider demon, but if you recall from the introduction, we're actually going to get one of these. So it's actually not that powerful. Another interesting thing about this particular area is that you're able to recruit demons. In most of the Great Summoners Halls that you can participate in, you actually can't negotiate with any of the demons, so you can't get any of them. However, the game considers this area a dungeon, not a training area, so you are able to negotiate with the demons that are kept here. I don't think you could take on Rydao. He does have about 13 tubes at this point. Right here! It is pretty stiff challenge. In fact, this is kind of a roadblock if you haven't been upgrading your demons, keeping them around the same level that you are. Some pretty higher level demons show up in this particular maze, including Joromaru again. She's around level 34, I believe, though most of the rest of the demons here are in their mid-20s. So going through this dungeon, the first thing we hit is a mirror. More blood, huh? I think we're about to fight a boss monster. Oh, an Anku? Really? Seriously, guys, Ankus are not anything to worry about. So to begin this battle, it's easy just to use Bufu to wipe out the Ankas and the Bird Woman. Once that's done, they send out a bunch of Nekomatas. And then, Gashadukoro appears, a giant skeleton. Notice what he can do! He can take off his head and cast stone upon everybody. So now I need to use an anti-stone in order to make my demons work again. There we go. Now I have to make sure I clear out the cannon fodder, so I can focus on the demon and make sure that my demons are pulled away when we cast Petra again. I'm gonna cast a love spell upon the little demons to try to get them to kill each other. There we go. Good, I was managed to pull them away before the skeleton cast Petra again. Ah! I just discovered the skeleton is weak to fire. That should be its downfall. Got it. And notice we got some Jindons to make up for the ones we used in order to save the turtle. So now the first seal to the boss is broken. What about Nagi? Okay, if you want us to forget it, that's fine. Well, we are going Chaos route, so make myself stronger, of course. Hey, greed is good. Greed works. Oh, don't worry about it, Nagi. So in order to get to the next mirror, the game is going to throw us another mechanic to learn. Another gimmick, I should say, really. Alright, well, let's see how this works. We'll send our demon out solo. This demon is definitely above level 15. Flappy roar. So this crystal here is what's keeping the barrier up. So it's a pretty simple minigame. There will be more of these as we continue. Yay! Leon and Chi has destroyed the crystal for us. And now we found our way to the next mirror. Oh no, it's another boss, even more dangerous than the skeleton one. Actually, it's not. It's actually pretty cool, boss. Remember the Obarians? They're pretty cute. The first thing I want to do is cast Tarukaja on us. That's going to increase our physical attack power for the rest of the fight. And here I think about casting Zanrati because the Obarians are actually weak to force. But now let's just take them straight on. And I should heal myself up a bit. Oh my goodness. A giant Obarian. Who can cast Mamudo. Mudo is an instant death spell if it connects. Casting an area effect instant death spell, that is pretty damn dangerous. Fortunately, I have my Orthus now casting Dia in order to heal everybody. I'm seeing if we can cast a love spell on the Obarian. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Pull them away again really quick. Got it. Yay, and we got an anti-poison. And the final seal is removed. Okay, we'll forget it. Oh, hi Pixie. Are you gonna convince her to ask us now? An interesting question, Nagi. Well, we are going chaos, so they are tools to us. Sorry, guys. It's okay, we're just chaos in name only. We actually love our demons and treat them very well. They get lots of demon chow. In their Pokeballs, tubes. All right, Nagi. Of course we'll watch out for her. No problem, Hi Pixie. After all, absolutely nothing's gonna happen to you this adventure. Oh no! Nagi appears to have run into more demon than she's able to handle. Adavaka is actually a demon who only appears if we're running chaos. If we were Law, we would be another demon called Sibel. If only Master was here, he'd have a few words for you, hun. I think we can do that. Ah yes, Adavaka. I believe we are a challenge for you. Yes, Adavaka is one of the Guardians of Japan. Long story behind this particular cultural appropriation. So first make sure we boost our strength. And we'll see if it's weak to fire. And it is weak to fire. There we are. Just make sure we constantly Maraji the demon. Notice our physical attacks aren't doing very much damage to the demon, but our magic attacks are doing a lot of damage. Just making sure that there's nothing else that I can do here. Now Orthus's Endure ability just activated. Endure means when Orthus is killed, he comes back with 1 hit point, and then immediately casts Dia in order to raise his hit points. Oh no! Our giant spider demon has died. Fortunately, we have others. Nope, I can't switch to her until the demon has officially gone through his death animation. Which he has now. Fortunately, she has a fire spell too, so I can have 1 fire demon and 1 cure bot. Her spell is Media, which cures everybody. And we got it. Well, let's do them again. Not much has changed this time. Now we can beat the magic out of them. Just making sure there's nothing else we can do here. Hurt me more, Snake. Hurt me more. And now we can fuse out of Aka. In Victor's laboratory. Maybe next time. Maybe a little more in luck. And all my demons level up too. Have any Oxbazaars? Life stones? You know I have plenty of life stones. Oh, come on, I lost a demon too. I got plenty of Jindans. You want a Jindan? I just gave 3 to a bunch of kids. Of course I could have saved her. Of course, I have Jindans up the wazoo. No. She was destined to go the way of Aerith. I could not have saved her no matter what. For those of you playing along at home, I'm actually doing pretty bad at picking the Chaos answer at a lot of these. It's okay, overall we're going to be Chaos. In fact, Guto, the way that SMT games work is that demons do not gain experience at the same rate as you do. Therefore, they cannot possibly ever keep up to your level. The only way to have demons at your level is to recruit new ones or to fuse new ones at Victor's laboratory. If you simply hope that experience will make sure a demon stays at your level, it's not going to happen. Uh-oh, it's the Sorcerer's Apprentice all over again. Boss is back. I wanted to make you happy, Senpai. I just wanted you to notice me, Senpai. Yeah, Nagi, that's not gonna cut it. Garen is so disappointed. Come on now, you can train. After all, Rido had to train too. All right. Well, to be honest, just begging for forgiveness right now is probably not a good idea. It's probably pretty raw. However, if I say apologize now, I'll get a new case file. So screw that, we're going for wait for it to pass. And finally, we get our Tento Talisman, so we can proceed through Centipede Road. But before we go, let's go talk to Garen for a second. Yeah, but we're Chaos. We don't know what you mean. Just as soon as we've saved Tokyo, we will leave you alone. Anyhow, that's it for today's adventure of Devil Summoner 2. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and we'll see you again next time.